inspired inside. But here, on the other hand, if you're really looking for payback, then what better place to knock the up...
You know, most people, when they have an ex, they'll just move on, you know. It's over. Not going to happen in. Dan, I'm going to write a book. He's like a Taylor Swift of writers.
Compared to the Seychelles, where Bart and I renewed our vows.
Wow.
Which was restorative. Our time with Eric.
That Rufus and Lily just ended like that. Jesus, you know, all those seasons of build up. So sad.
Serena's disappeared on us before, but we always find...
Don't worry about it, you know, someone just disappearing off the grid for 6 months. Let's not worry. And bearing in mind, every time she's disappeared, she went right off the handles.
Known it would be this difficult going our separate ways, I would never have agreed.
We had to come to some kind of agreement.
The usual Chucky Blake off. I haven't seen one of these in a while, have we? Jesus.
We had much to do.
Was the last one season 3? Fucking hell.
Rufus, you have reached an all-time low. I mean, first you let her hide here. then you
Someone
lied
else
to
in
me.
the building.
Right to my...
Oh, Ivy.
What is going on here?
Ivy's been staying here.
Here, with you.
Lily, could I get you a glass of
I
water?
don't know how nonchalant Rufus is about it.
I don't know why it matters to you, but she's sleeping in Dan's room.
It doesn't matter to me.
Oh, it does.
None of it does.
It does. Wow, Lily's turned into the Wicked Witch of the West. I don't blame the coldness towards Ivy, though.
What I've done is drag you from one potential art gallery to another. I mean, if you have to see one more polished concrete floor.
It was fun. And it was...
Why is Ivy in the show? It's all about my only emotion towards this. Kid, hell.
It's a heartwarming tale, but why would you just assume that Chuck is with Blair anyways? No, hey, Georgina, wait a second. You gotta hold up. What are you doing? Open it.
She was not waiting. Georgina wants that scoop.
And the only thing more disturbing than finding her on drugs or in a psych ward
It's a new
is
life.
seeing her happy and healthy. Who wants that?
No, she's having healthy, just leave her.
Well, look, I'm sorry about earlier. I shouldn't have stormed out like that. I had no right. I should have known you wouldn't be attracted to someone like Ivy.
So sorry to interrupt, but I just came from the gallery.
She was actually thinking that.
We got it. I was so excited I couldn't wait. It's what we dreamed about all summer.
Well played, Rufus. You butter me up, remind me how great you can be only to have your little tramp show up here and throw whatever this is in my face.
Lily, hold on.
Is it any wonder our children are still so immature with such role models?
Oh, that's funny.
Don't say anything you're gonna regret.
I have no regrets, Rufus, only that I let you in my home today.
I can't believe Ivy did that. Ivy Bance. This is what we've been dreaming of.
No, you're really worried about Serena. But you should try to relax your face. You're getting some very pronounced frown lines.
Ivy's just coming in to be an absolute dick. Oh, whatever. I'll just take what they're doing with Ivy. Fuck it.
Because you're here, I agree.
Why'd you say that?
What a weird squad. I just love how Georgina's in this squad. Fuck it.
Ready Serena's old bed, just in case.
Humphrey and I will try to get her alone. We're the closest to her.
I might just talk to her. She needs to be enjoying being away. I think this is probably the best thing for Serena is to keep away from the city.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
Aside from the fact that my face now hurts. You know what, Blair? You chose Chuck. I don't owe you an explanation. Good luck.
Fair point. doesn't owe her explanation. That's fair.
You think you can just buy my silence?
I can buy anything. It's one of the chief perks of being really rich.
Such a penis.
10 million?
Contacted a psychiatric care center who has agreed to take her into custody.
Kill me now.
Hey! What are you doing down there?
Wait, who are the two angry guys in matching hats?
They're the grooms. That's what I was trying to say. This is not Serena's.
No, you weren't trying to say. You did not attempt at all down there. You let that happen. You didn't. All you had to say is that it's not a wedding. She seems to be being happy, so I would just leave her to it, you know. Even though it's a bit delusional.
I don't believe
She was not living healthily, let's be honest, in the
that you chose
city.
Chuck.
I'm sorry I came to Lily's. I never meant to call.
Fuck off, Ivy. You knew exactly what you're doing. We know you were doing.
I realize now she's not the one I want to be close to.
Oh, fuck off. They're actually trying this.
You're the good one. You care about other people.
What are you... It's Rufus. She's like 12.
That's why she's so threatened by me. I see the real you. And I don't think she deserves you.
He's not that easy to manipulate. This storyline. Rufus and Ivy. Rufus and Ivy.
It's okay. I'm not a kid. You're not married.
What am I witnessing? This is actually a thing. Rufus and Ivy. Fuck off. Whatever. Fucking hell, Rufus. What have they done to your character? Season 1, 2, 3, Rufus King. What happened?
Really lost you. Made me regret every horrible thing I've ever said to you.
Oh, that's a lot of
They just did not give two shits about the parent storylines after season 3.
However complicated our friendship got, I shouldn't have let it go. I shouldn't have let you go.
It weren't much of a friendship. You should have let each other go. You had the most toxic friendship in existence. It was not worth you. If your friendship gets anywhere that even close to that toxic level, you cut off and move on from each other.
I appreciate the kind words.
Sometimes it's healthy
And I
not to
know
stay
that they're
friends with
hard.
some people.
Coming from
What's worse, still no ending to your book. Serena still
God.
has herself on.
He's
just
gonna
know
walk
that
into this
video
site.
on it.
I guess we'll never know.
It's weird as well because Ivy and Dan went out for a little bit, so it's even weirder that your father's like fucking her. That's so weird.
Make you a star, or is that
I've seen everything. And I gotta say, no one saw this one coming.
No one saw this coming.
You may think my best days are behind me, but this old girl still has some new tricks.
Dan's face.
Stay tuned.
Imagine walking into that.
XOXO.
I can't. I never expected. Rufus and Ivy. Rufus and Ivy. I can't.
As the new head of Waldorf, and the atelier is the perfect backdrop. All these years
Was
of
Blair
wearing
ready to
sweaters
take
and
over
fluffing
though?
my
I think
pillows
like they
really
should have spent
paid
more
off.
time
Developed
building up to it.
taste.
Eat a crepe.
So how did you two get together?
It's a tale as old as time. Boy meets
You know the
girl,
crew's smashing all that afterwards.
boy, and shares
Well, it's
her
probably not
deepest
edible to be
and
fair. It's
darkest
probably just the
secrets.
juices.
Me back, but give him a chance. He did risk his life to save yours. And he's not the man he used to be.
Yeah, he is. He's exactly the man he used to be.
Relation right now.
OMG.
Oh
Right,
shit!
Yuki.
I've seen her in a while.
Maybe she knows how to sew.
She lost her status as a minion when she stole my spot at Yale. She knows better than to beg for reinstatement.
Hi, Blair.
Oh, she finally gets some revenge.
No,
God, we're not
hi,
signing for a
go.
long time.
Before the Women's Wear Daily reporter shows up.
She is the
I said
Women's
I'd been
Daily
short
reporter.
50 years carrying
This bag was a personal gift from Raph after I wrote an article on him. That's right, Blair. I'm the Women's Wear Daily reporter.
That's a twist. Oh, funny. Oh, there's no way. Oh, that's fun. Hey, bring back characters. Let's see that she's doing well.
This is a long time for you to be mad at Blair just for being Blair.
I'm not mad. I'm maturing. We're just naturally
Fucking
growing
hell.
apart. You know, being with Steven has really helped me to understand who I want to be.
Yeah,
I
you
have the
two are
friends along
dreadful
with us.
friends. You
No,
two
I might have.
just need to stop seeing each other.
Wait! Middle of the night shouting, tights are not pants. But I am not biased. I play fair. That's why I got into Yale and you didn't. Oh, did I mention I graduated early?
Send another reporter.
3 years ago. My article is called Society Goes Sartorial, and it profiles two designers, you and her.
Mate, she's Nelly's
We're not
turned into a little
photographing
savage.
until tomorrow, so you have until then to decide if you want to be included.
Oh,
Together.
I know, but, you know, that was in the country. And, you know, maybe you have something going on here that's a little complicated. I mean, I would
You are
understand
jumping.
if you but
He's just having a cup of tea.
I'm not seeing anyone else.
She's a journalist, isn't
But
she?
I have to get back to my meeting, so I'll call you later.
It legit could be a meeting. She's a fucking thingy student, isn't she? Just call up and say hi.
Thanks for calling, man.
They're willing to pay for the version that works for them. It'll get us both out of Brooklyn.
Oh, but then I'm compromising my integrity again. What happened to telling the truth about these people?
Save your passion for your poetry.
To imagine Daniel just sued in the ground by the end of it, living on the streets.
I did the
Goes
self-pedal
into Squid
inside,
Game.
and my life stayed remarkably the same.
What takes the personality of Joe from you?
Referring to Nate, he has a surprise.
Serena, you must be excited about your big night. Where's Steven? I'm dying to meet him.
Oh, well, he's not coming, which is good since I just found out he's cheating on me.
No. What the fuck? Why would you jump to conclusions like that?
Steven, he just canceled his meeting so that he can come tonight. How am I supposed to face him?
With a smile? Tonight is your entree into adult society. You can't let him jeopardize that.
He literally had dinner. You didn't even see them kiss or anything. It was just like you saw him sit down.
In the world are opening their pockets for philanthropy. We just have to take advantage.
Yeah, except they don't want my material.
Georgina looking kind of fire, I've got to admit.
Everyone looks pretty.
Once I get you your first big deal, then you can go all Hunter S. Thompson on me. Stop whining and start working the room.
I like how Georgina managed to keep herself in the show since like season 2 or 1. Respects.
Apologize. We got off on the wrong foot this morning, and I want to hear every detail of your license, Constance.
Nelly has got like quite a look about her.
I'm afraid you missed her. I'd say you could
She's the
call, but
best,
she's probably
isn't it?
enjoying a fine Merlot at 30,000 feet above the ground.
I always felt bad for Nelly.
She wouldn't leave without her.
Though she did do a few things with that wolf.
Invitation, or the call to tell me that you'd return
I think
to
Nelly's
the
winning
city.
best dresser.
Kind of reminds me of the time that you came back from boarding school.
Though Georgina's does look
I'm
good
not
as well.
trying to hurt you.
Well, this is my boyfriend.
I'm so confused. Wait, what? So is he going out with her? So he is cheating.
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping with anyone but you. And it's legal, I checked. So can we please just go back to your place?
Legal doesn't mean right. Wait, how old's
17,
Nate?
and I'm pretty sure you're grounded.
Isn't Nate like 22? Like, mate, you'd be having a Ribena with her if you go out drinking, you know?
Or you and Diana. Yeah, I got an A on my paper about the Spectator.
How old are characters in the show? That must be like 20, 22, or they're still trying to keep them
We
young.
spent months together, and you never mentioned you had a child. Never mind one who's
You
old enough
mentioned
to share my
you're also someone who what
Took you
you
all
was,
summer to tell me your real name.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Look, we both.
Could be my head minion. You could be my head minion. Showing that the past scheming didn't always work. I love the scheming, but it's so high school. It's so high school.
You know that from Gossip Girl.
No one in high school reads Gossip Girl anymore. It's for old people.
Oof.
Now, can I go, or do you want to hold my hand all the way to home, Rudy?
Go.
So old people,
I love you.
savage.
And some will become
Oh my
parents
god, Nate's dating
themselves.
someone of that. It just doesn't.
Say
She seems like season 1.
You know I disapprove of teenage pregnancy.
Gossip Girl says your dad is dating Serena Vanderwoodson. Is it true? Not for long.
But a teenage stepdaughter.
She looks about 12
That's
now.
my kind of thing. XOXO.
Oh, Nate.
Gossip Girl.
No. You don't need to date her. There's plenty. Why did Nate go from one end of the spectrum of like ultimate MILF god to like, oh, let's go to.
That's your trophy girlfriend?
Okay. Wow. I didn't know that you felt that way. But now that I do, let's talk about it.
She's not wanting to talk
No,
about
it's
it.
a great time to talk.
Oof, she's got attitude, jeez. Nate, why are you going out with someone that it's just like, what do you have in common?
Perfect suggestion.
Well, I would love nothing more than to have you on my arm. But before we announce our relationship status to the world, I have to tell my kids first. Jenny sent her blessing from London, but I still haven't connected with Dan.
Why? Why, Rufus? What have they done to your character? They just took your character, butchered it.
Right, Serena. And they say you can't be pretty and smart. And try to go easy. on
She's
your
not
dad.
listening. She's being so sarcastic with you, Serena.
I fell in love with him. Okay, now my ears are bleeding. But it's cool to talk to someone my own age who actually gets it. I promise I'll turn over a new leaf.
Oh my god,
Thanks,
she bleeding sarcasm and lie.
Hold on.
You love vintage indie rock and dirt on other people's divorces.
And since my dad isn't exactly in the Gossip Girl demo, there's no way she can undermine this star.
The only problem is that it's still your dad. Like, it's a bit harsh because he's sleeping with someone.
This says your dad is going to sue you, me, and the Spectator.
And Gossip Girl is breaking the news.
Jean-Pierre.
Wait, why would,
You are ruining
why would that?
everything. The runway is the
Oh,
wrong
that
color.
it makes no
And
sense.
Nicki Minaj knows better.
The thing he wants to do is tell the truth, the whole truth about banging Ivy Dickens on my sofa.
That doesn't mean that he isn't going to try to make a point. Or get a settlement.
Nate, look, if I know my dad, all he wants to do is give me a lecture from his perch on Mount Holier Than Thou. We'll be fine. But
It just
I'll go
proves how
talk to him,
to
but
talking
just
to
try and
work.
take a deep breath and your Xanax.
This is just so toxic. It's like Dan shouldn't have published it about his dad. Well, should have at least told him where his Rufus. So, but then Dan doesn't listen, so. And it's how much it hurt him the first time. And really, his dad's sex life's got nothing to do with Dan. Dan slept with some weird ones, but I just think Rufus's character's just fucking shit at the moment either, so I don't really want to stick up for him in any way.
Pearl found Naomi. Calvin invented Christy. People love a fresh new face.
So what you're saying is that you want to use me, your non-family, to make a good impression on your new real family.
Yeah. Yeah, having Sage in your show will save my relationship with Steven.
If that's what saves your relationship, it's not a very strong relationship to start off with. It's just as straightforward as
On
that.
one condition. First clue what fake deal Serena is referring to. Nobody likes a fashion counterfeit.
You're right. I would never be caught dead wearing a knockoff. And if tonight really is about honesty, then maybe I will sit next to Nellie and I will give her all of my genuine opinions.
You just do your deal, Serena. You made a fucking deal. You made a deal that you clap for her to be in thingy to get you what you wanted. Now you've got you wanted. Ah, fuck off, Serena. Serena, you need to stop being. That is just whatever.
Being with her is the adult decision. Throughout my entire life, you portrayed yourself as the moral compass, the guy who always does the right thing. According to Rufus Humphrey, there's no road like the high road.
Yes, I believe in doing the right thing.
So can't you see what you're doing with your life? Your whole thing is a lie. At least I wrote the truth. And the truth, which, by the way, is a defense against a libel, so you've got no case.
Case? I don't want a case. I just want to have a real conversation with my son. So let me know if you see him around.
I will. I gotta go.
That didn't sound like it went very well.
Did you leak news that I was threatening to sue my son?
Okay, Rufus didn't actually do that. Okay, thank fuck. It's like, Jesus. Alright, we got some save. Why is he with Ivy?
It is all her fault. She gave me all this advice and told me to use her as a role model.
Save it, Sage. I know you set Serena up.
Thank God.
I should have
Jesus
known as soon as you
Christ.
started talking about the fashion show that you.
I guess you took my advice and started playing by your own rules. How does it feel?
Weird. Kind of dirty, but good. Like you said, the truth is a very powerful thing.
Ooh, and at the end.
Well, if you have nowhere to go, you can always stay with me.
Are you Dan Humphrey?
I am.
I read your piece in The Spectator today, and I loved it. Can I buy you a drink?
Oh, Nelly.
Absolutely.
Oof. I like Nelly. She's cute. I'd go on a date with Nelly. She's done well for herself.
Or even where to start looking for her.
We will find her. I'm all yours. Mind, body, and scheme.
That was actually a good line.
try with every fiber of my being to behave. But whether your family is happy or unhappy,
Could you imagine if we got this
always
chuck back in
best to
season 4?
stick together, because some ties are
Oh god, how
simply
much things would have been better.
XOXO.
Classic girl. Or at least season 5, we got this job. Oh well, we got it now, I guess. Poor Nelly. I felt so bad for Nelly. She's just trying to flirt. I don't know. Nelly was cuter than the girl that fucking even went near Nate. You know, alright episode. I don't know. I think like the whole like Sage stuff just makes so much sense. It's just boring. The Sage romance with Nate's just a bit odd. Along with Rufus and Ivy, just odd. I don't know. There's still a bunch of really odd storylines. I don't know how to explain it other than that. It's just some really weird. This is a very weird season. Entertaining, but just a bit odd, really. I don't know what much to say. Yeah. I really thought the Bart was going to be the big like storyline. There he is. It's sort of stuck a bit of a background seat at the moment. I'm curious to see how this season's going to end. Like I say, it seems like Blair and Chuck have sorted things out, but I don't know what to think of this, to be honest. It's a bit baffling. But I hope you guys are still enjoying the reactions either way. Leave a like, subscribe if you are, and peace. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you want early access to the next episode, feel free to check out Patreon. Click the link in the description below or the pinned comment. The video on the left will be playlist, and the video on the right will be a recommended video for you. Thank you so much for watching.